What's going on, my credit fiends? Today you might be tempted to close that account, but don't do it. This is why. All right? So closing accounts. This is why you should not do it, right? So the first thing is hurts credit score. Now, how does it hurt your credit score? Now, you might be asking, like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why does that make sense? When you close your account, right, you have less utilization, right? So let's say you had 10,000 overall, right, of credit cards available, utilization on all your cards, right, adds up to a $10,000 balance, right? And you're using, let's say, 3,000 of that, right? So you're at 30%. If you close one of your accounts and let's say it had a $2,000 available limit on there, now you have a total of 8. And if you're using 30% or using 30,000 of 8, well, you can do the math on that. That's going to be way over 30%. So now your score is going to drop because your overall utilization is now over 30%. Next thing you should not close your accounts for. Okay. Age. Whenever you have accounts, right, they post when the account was open, and on your credit report you'll see credit age, and your average of all of your credit accounts, all of your accounts, just total loans and everything, is going to add up, and it's going to give you an average age. So whenever you close an account, now your average age is not going to be, obviously it depends on if the account was like very, very new or if it was very old, but like chances are you're closing an old account that you're not using anymore, right? So you want to keep that open because it's going to show that you have a long age. The longer you've had accounts open, the more responsible it shows that you are. Okay. Now it is different when the creditor closes your account versus when you close your account. When the creditor closes your account, they could close it for a number of reasons. Now, it's not going to hurt your score as much as you closing the account does, but if they close the account, right? So let's say if the creditor closes, okay, it's a less impact to your score as far as like points go, because when you just straight up close that thing, you're dropping like 20 points. When they close it, it's a way less impact. It's a lot softer to your credit score. Of course, you're still going to have less utilization, right? And the reasons why they might close it would be like inactivity. They're all gonna have all their own different ways of doing this. Somebody told me it was like a year and a half of inactivity, but I have cards that have gone way longer than a year and a half with no activity, and they close it. Another thing is your balances are too high. Either on that card your balance is too high and they close the account and make you pay whatever it is, or your balances overall on other cards are getting too high and they're getting spooked, and now they're trying to close your account because they think you have way too much debt and you look like a problem, so they don't want you coming over there and not paying them back, right? So inactivity, balances is the reasons why they would close your account. They can also lower your credit limit as well. If your balance is too high, they'll lower it and they'll make you pay the additional amount that you're over. So like, let's say your balance was 5,000 and you know what I'm saying, your available or your overall utilization, your overall credit limit on there was like 5,500 and you use 5,000, they can lower it to like 4,500 and you'll still owe the 5,000, and they'll say that you're over, and now you're over at 100%, which is going to hurt your score essentially, right? Because your utilization, it's all in this. Just keep your accounts good. Do not close your accounts. Don't let them close your accounts because it's going to affect your age as well. This has less of an impact on it. If you really want that account closed, just don't use it. Let them close it. But like I said, it's better if you keep it open for these reasons. We fanning for that credit, and we out here. If you need help, let me know down below. I got mentorships and stuff. I'm really trying to help y'all out here. We trying to get that bag.